Shane Bingham is one of the most decorated track athletes in Utah State history. He is one of just 17 in program history to earn multiple All-American honors. First as a junior with a 9th place finish at the NCAA Outdoor Championships in the 1,500-meter run, and as a senior, he finished 10th in the mile at the NCAA Indoor Championships. He was also a 3-time Big West Conference champion.
When Coach Gansel called me and said, "You're going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame," I was shocked. I wasn't expecting that at all. Just because there's been so many great athletes on the track team, I really was not expecting it. Surprised and shocked, yes. Happy, sure. I grew up listening to my dad's stories because he ran here. He ran at Box Elder, he ran at Utah State. And so all growing up, I just had wanted to run here. Fall of my senior year of high school, Coach Gansel brought me over and actually signed on with Utah State the fall of my senior year, right after cross country. And that's how I got started. My freshman year, it was hard because in high school you go from a 5K cross country race to an 8K, and like I said, cross country wasn't my favorite. It was not my strong point, but I did it, and it was good. It helped me. In track, again, my favorite race was the mile, but I wasn't fast enough my freshman year to run, in the big races. Coach Reeder asked me to run the steeplechase, and at first I wasn't very excited about that. First of all, it's just short of 2 miles, which is too long of a race for me. And then the barriers and the water jump, I was flexible enough, I could hurdle pretty good, but that was a hard race. And the end of my freshman year, honestly, I wasn't sure if I wanted to run again. It took the 2 years being away on my LDS mission to really want to come back and run. So that first year, it was hard, but it was fun. I had a lot of fun. Cross country in Hawaii, we won the Big West Conference Championship. That was the first time in Utah State history to win a cross country title. So it was a great year. So I got home from my mission in August of '95. I redshirted cross country. I used all that time to train and try to get back into shape. I wasn't 100%, but I competed in the indoor season anyway, and did okay. By the time outdoor season came around, I was really close to qualify for nationals, but I didn't qualify, if I remember right. But I had come a long ways in 5-6 months, and I feel like I was better. I was in better shape by the end of that next year than I ever was my freshman year. I earned All-American twice, once in Indiana, and then Buffalo, New York. Very memorable races. My favorite race, though, as far as a memory, is the indoor mile at the last chance meet to qualify for nationals my senior year. And that's, at the time, broke the school record 4:02. That was my most memorable. The hard part about that race was there weren't any other teammates. I was by myself. Coaches, there were no coaches, and a lot of times when the coaches couldn't go, my dad would go, and even he couldn't go that time. So I was on my own. And I just remember running, and I knew what my splits had to be. Came around that first lap, and it wasn't where I needed to be. The pack was going too slow, so I ended up taking the lead, and I don't remember anybody else even trying to come up to challenge me. I think if somebody had, I may have even had a faster time, but that was my favorite race.